Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Top Stitches. If this is your first time coming across us, you're highly welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Today we're going to be learning how to sew this high waist short pant with cuff hem. Like you can see how the hem is, right? So if this is what you're looking to learn, please stick around. Let's get started. I already have a piece of fabric folded and cut out. I have my desired length that I want. So for the high waist, I'm just going to be using only 2 inches. That is what you can see me marking now. I want to exclude it for all my vertical measurements. So I'll make a line across that 2 inches mark. That is where all other vertical measurements are going to be starting from. So I'm placing 1.5 on my tape rule on that line. That 1.5 will be for my band, and I will go ahead and mark my crouch depth, which is 9 inches. So marking it out in 2 places to enable me get a straight line. So after that, I have 18 inches for my short length. I'll just go ahead and make a line on my crouch depth line. So from that folded end and on the crouch line, I'm imputing my hip measurement divided by 4, which is 10 inches. I'll do that on the starting line also, and use a line and connect it. So after this, for my crouch extension for the front, I'll be using 2 inches. 2 inches, then 1 inch diagonally as my guide to form a nice curve there. So watch what I am doing and curve yours like so. So I'm going ahead to make the line bold, and that is my crouch curve. So from that crouch line where you can see me pointing, I'm going to go ahead and impute my waist measurement divided by 4. You see where I place my mark and all that. That is how you should do yours, so that you'll be able to get the curvy part of your waist on that side of the hip, sorry. So that is it. So now I'm going to go ahead and get the midpoint from my crouch extension to the other side. I placed a mark there, and I will do same for the hem. This line will be my guide to impute my thigh measurement. So my thigh measurement is 22 inches, divided by 2 is 11 inch. If I go further ahead to divide it, it is 5.5. That is where you see me placing the 5.5 on the line that I made in the middle, and I marked 11 inch on one side and then the edge of the beginning of my tape on the other, and I'm going ahead to connect it like you can see me doing. So go ahead and do that for yours. And for the waist part, I'm going ahead to add 0.5 inch for my joining. That is all the allowance I'll be having for this front panel. So after this, now it's time to go ahead and cut. So I'll just cut it out like you can see. Take your time so that you cut on the right line. So cut it out, and I'll go ahead and bring in another folded piece for my back panel. So I already have it right here. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure the hem of the front and the piece that I have for the back is the same. And as you can see, I have some allowance at all the other sides except for the hem, both the up part and the 2 sides. And now the first thing I'm going to be doing is to extend my crouch line like you can see. Extend it like so, so that I'll be able to impute my 2.5 for my back crouch extension. I'm using 2.5. And for the waist, I'm going to go ahead and divide whatever I have on this waist. I'll divide by 4. So that is what I am doing with my tape rule now. I'm trying to divide everything I have on my waist for the front by 4, and I'll go ahead and place a mark on that place. And on that mark, I'll come up by 2 inches. This is so that it will accommodate the butt at the back, right? And cover it up properly, right? It's not low waist. So from there now, I'll impute what I have on the waist for the front, which is 9 inches. I'll impute it like you can see, making sure that my tape rule is touching the edge of the front panel, and I'm going ahead to mark my 9 inch. That is what you can see. I am drawing out using my tape rule, but it's faint, so I'm going to use my rule to make it bolder. So I'll go ahead and draw it out, and after that, this is what I will be having. And for the back crouch, I'll just connect with a nice smooth curve, not too shallow and not too deep. Just watch what I am doing. Connect it like you can see me doing now. All right, I think that one is too deep, so I'll go ahead and make another curve. So this is it right here, a nice smooth curve for my back crouch curve. So this is it right here. So for the hem, I'll just simply go ahead and add 2 inches, and for this part I will do same. I'm doing same 2 inches, and I'll take it all the way down and then connect it. So I'll connect it like you can see me doing now. Go ahead and connect yours, and after everything, this is what I'll be having. I'll just simply go ahead and cut it out. So cut out. All right, so this is it after doing that, and it's time to sew it up. I'll place the right side facing each other, for the front and the back. Just align it at the sides and go and join it. So the right side for the front and the right side for one of the back panel facing each other, and then I'll go and join it with 1/2 inch. After doing that, this is what I have. So now I will go and join the back crouch. Just place it like you can see me doing and join the back crouch. And after that, this is what I'll have. So for the hem, if I were folding it up or hemming it, I will do that at this point, but since I'm not doing that, I'll leave that part out and then join the front crouch. And after joining the front crouch, I will go ahead and join it at the thigh, the inner part, right? So align it properly after joining the front crouch and then sew it up. This is what I will be having at the end of the day. So this is it. See how the crouch is sitting perfectly, and the next thing now is to join my band. I have a band here of 2 inch. I remove 1.5, but I'll be needing 1/2 inch to join it to the pants, right? I have one end folded in by my 0.5 inch, and I will go ahead and place it the part that is not folded in, and then I will sew it all the way around. So fold like this, right side facing the band, and after sewing, this is what I will be having. So I'll go ahead now and fold in my seam and cover it up with the band. So this is what I'll be having, and I will go and sew in between the band and my pants. Now I'm going to just go ahead and pin down the wrong side so that I will show you what you should do on the right side. So after pinning, you'll be able to see in between. So go and sew it just like I would do mine, and after that you can barely see the thread, right, because it is in between. This method is called stitch in the ditch. So do that, and I have one of my hem already tidied up. So for this second part, I have this band that I joined before folding it in. It's 2 inches. So this is it right here. Join it before folding your 2 inches, and this is what I'll be having. So this is for the curve hem, right? So for the join part, take it to the inner part, the inner tie, right? So place it and sew it. Please open up your steams, it's very important. So this is what I will be having at the end of the day for this cuff hem. So after this, now please follow what I am doing. So now I will go and share that 2 inches. You can see what I am doing. I'm going to use that crease line there as my guide to share, and then I will stitch it down, still using that stitch in the ditch method. So I'll go and stitch it down and then iron it down. So by the time you stitch and iron, it will stay in place for the cuff hem, right? So I'll do that for the second part also. Stitch in between my seam, then add my zip. I'll come back and show us what it looks like. So this is the hem that I was talking about. After stitching it and ironing it down, this is what it should be looking like. So if at this point you haven't subscribed, please do that, like and share my videos. So this is it, and this is the pant, the full view of the pant at the end of the day. Please give this video a thumbs up, and like I said before, like and share my videos. Also turn on your post notification bell so that you'll be the first to get notified each time I post a new video. Thank you for sticking around. Bye bye.